Welcome to the second race of the round of 8. 40 cars are ready and set to take on this race. And here are 40 accounts that are also ready to race today. This is the entry list. And here's the starting lineup for Group A. You got Greg Biffle, Bubba Wallace, Loris Hezemans, Ricky Stenhouse, row 1, David Reagan, Josh Bilicki, Timmy Hill, Corey LaJoie, row 2, and Austin Cindric and Kyle Larson in row 3. Here's the first race out of 3. The winner advances, a new rule this week, and it's Bubba Wallace being the first car to advance to round 2. So here's the lineup for race 2 out of 3. Hezemans starts first, Bilicki second, Timmy Hill third, Stenhouse fourth. It looks like they're 4 wide for the lead. Hezemans edges in front, and it'll be Loris Hezemans being the second car to advance. As Larson just gets to the line there. So here's the lineup for the final race of Group A. Timmy Hill first, Josh Bilicki second, Cindric third, Biffle fourth. Who's going to advance? Bilicki puts Biffle into the wall, and Josh Bilicki will be the final car to advance to round 2 from this group, as the 15 of David Reagan will be your first DNF of the day. So here's the results from Group A. Bubba Wallace, Loris Hezemans, Josh Bilicki advance. Reagan is the only DNF. So here's the starting lineup for Group B. You got Cody Ware, Martin Truex, Denny Hamlin, Cole Custer, row 1, Christopher Bell, Kyle Busch, Kaz Grala, Ty Dillon, row 2, and BJ McLeod and Brad Keselowski in row 3. Here's the first race out of 3. Hamlin puts Custer into the wall. Denny Hamlin is the first car to advance. A dirty move there. But Custer still starts first in this race. Grala second, Truex third, Keselowski fourth. Custer in the lead. He goes into the wall. Oh, he's going to spin in front of the field, but he still wins. Cole Custer will be the second car to advance from this group. So here's the lineup for the final race of Group B. Winner is the final car to advance to round 2. Grala in the lead. Keselowski and Cody Ware take it away, but they go hard into the wall. Cody Ware slides across the line to win as Kaz Grala goes up on his roof. Let's take a replay of that crash. They say they just all go into the wall. They squeeze Kaz Grala into the wall. Nothing he could have done. Comes to rest on his roof and is the second DNF of the day. So Hamlin, Custer, and Cody Ware advance. Kaz Grala is the only DNF from this group. So here's the starting lineup for Group C. You got Justin Haley, Ryan Blaney, Kurt Busch, Daniel Suarez, row 1, Chris Buescher, Joey Logano, Eric Jones, Todd Gilliland, row 2, and Chase Briscoe and Michael McDowell in row 3. Here's the first race out of 3. Blaney has the lead because Kurt Busch spins. Ryan Blaney is the first car to advance. So here's the starting lineup for race 2 out of 3. Kurt Busch starts in the lead. Logano second. But Kurt Busch falls back. He slows down that lane. And it's going to be Eric Jones advancing all the way from third, as Kurt Busch and Todd Gilliland will DNF. Kurt Busch had an issue. He slowed down that whole lane. So here's the lineup for the final race of Group C. Logano in the lead. Suarez second. McDowell third. Buescher fourth. Suarez with the lead. But he gets put in the wall by Logano. And it's Joey Logano being the final car to advance from Group C. So here's the results from Group C. Blaney, Jones, and Logano advance. Kurt Busch and Todd Gilliland DNF. So here's the starting lineup for Group D. You got Alex Bowman, Harrison Burton, Eric Almirola, Tyler Reddick, row 1, Ross Chastain, William Byron, Kevin Harvick, AJ Allmendinger, row 2, and Chase Elliott and Austin Dillon in row 3. Here's the first race out of 3. Burton with the lead. He spins. That gives it to Almirola. Eric Almirola is the first car to advance. Burton was in the air. Chase Elliott goes up and over. There you see Burton just goes into the wall on top of Byron, on top of Bowman, and Chase Elliott just went into the wall, flipped that 9 car over on top of a few cars. Chase Elliott DNFs, but Burton can continue. So here's the starting lineup for race 2 out of 3. Byron in the lead. He goes into the wall, but he's going to spin in front of the pack. William Byron will be the second car to advance from Group D, as Chastain just gets to the line. So here's the lineup for the final race of Group D. Harvick in the lead. Can he hold off Burton and Allmendinger and Bowman? Burton with the lead, but he's going to spin. Who's going to get to the line? It's too close to call. So we're going to do a race-off between the 21 of Harrison Burton and the 4 of Kevin Harvick. Oh, Harvick's going to put him into the wall. Kevin Harvick with the final car to advance from Group D. So here's the results from Group D. Almirola, Byron, and Harvick advance. Chase Elliott is the only DNF from this group. So here's the starting lineup for round 2. You got Ryan Blaney, Bubba Wallace, Denny Hamlin, Aric Almirola, row 1. Erik Jones, Loris Hessemans, Cole Custer, William Byron, row 2. And Joey Logano, Josh Bilicki, and Cody Ware and Kevin Harvick in row 3. Here's the first race out of 4. Winner advances. Almirola spins. Denny Hamlin will be the first car to advance to the championship races, as Bilicki and Logano just get to the line, so they can continue. So here's the starting lineup for the second race out of 4. Blaney starts in the lead. Almirola second. Bubba Wallace third. Kevin Harvick fourth. Or not Kevin Harvick. Cole Custer fourth. And Cole Custer with the lead, but Blaney boxed him as Ryan Blaney will advance as Josh Bilicki goes up and over. There you see the replay. Bilicki just goes in at a bad angle. Flips that 77 up and over. So he will finish P12. So here's the lineup for the third race out of 4. Custer with the lead. And Almirola is taking it away from him, but Almirola spins hard into the wall. Cole Custer will be the third car to advance to the championship races as the 27 of Loris Hessemans DNFs and will finish P11. So here's the lineup for the final race of round 2. Byron with the lead. He had no help, but out of nowhere he blocks the field. William Byron will be the fourth car to advance to the championship races. So here's the results from round 2. Hamlin, Blaney, Custer, and Byron advance. Hessemans and Bilicki DNF, but they still finish 11th and 12th. So here's the first race out of 3 of the championship races. Whoever finishes last is eliminated. Blaney's in last, but Custer's going to go into the wall. Cole Custer will be eliminated. So Hamlin, Blaney, and Byron advance to race 2 out of 3. This time Blaney's falling back again. And it's no contest. Ryan Blaney is eliminated. So that means in your championship race, you have the 24 of William Byron and the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Who's going to take the second race of the round of 8? Byron with the lead. Oh, Hamlin's going to go spin and go hard into the wall. William Byron wins. Congrats to William Byron for being the second car to spoil the playoffs in the round of 8, getting his 10th career win. That is 4th on the all-time list. And also congrats to Keegan Atkins for his first career win as well. And here's the results from the second race of the round of 8. And here is the car points. Nobody is locked in, but Bowman is in a must-win situation. And here's the account points. Green Grass is still the only account locked in. It's really tight from 2nd to 8th.